What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV back here for another live stream. We have Expressions in the house. Big up, X. Welcome back. How are we doing, bro?
But I'm all right, my G. You know them way there. I see everyone moaning in the chat saying X is late. You know what I mean, bro? I wasn't late, fam. You get me? Always on time. Jar rule settings, bro. What's man talking about?
Is that like Zlatan? You're not late, I'm early. You're not late, I'm early.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You get me, fam? When I spoke to Benji, he was like, all right, cool. You get me? Yeah, we're going to do it 12-ish, blood. This is 12-ish, blood. You know what I mean?
12-ish.
Yeah, there weren't no specific time stated, blood. So this is 12-ish, blood. I could have been at 12:59. In fact, I'm early, blood. What's man talking about?
The X, we got a lot of things to get into today, man. The club sitting mid-table, dropping. I want to know what your opinions are on the manager, where we're at as a football club. What are you saying? Where are you at with this manager right now? Because you've seen the discourse between me and Sim, in, out, shake it all about.
Yeah. It's in, out. Well, obviously, you get me. Sim, I swear down, brother. I swear down, bruv. Mark Corrigan from Peep Show, blood. I've been watching you, bro. That is you, blood. Mark Corrigan from Mark Corabai. That's what it is, blood. That is you, bro. I swear down, fam. I don't get it, yeah? This is what I don't understand about the fans, bro. Let me tell you this, yeah? One thing you can say about every single Tottenham fan, yeah, is that we are patient, bro. We're patient, blood. You can't tell me I'm not patient, fam. We have won one trophy since they released the Nintendo GameCube, blood. We have won one trophy, yeah, since they released the fat iPod, blood, the one that looks like Gemma Collins, blood, yeah? We have won one trophy since they released Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And ever since then, 2000 and what is it? 5 when Levy and them came in, you know them way there. That's the one trophy that we've won, one trophy. I've been patient, blood. You get me, yeah? This is what I don't like about the manager situation, yeah? Not once have I said Ange out yet. But anytime I try and critique the manager, whether we win, whether it's a 4-0 against Everton, and I'm complaining about how open we are, or we get battered or we lose, you get me, and I complain about the manager, yeah? It's like you're not allowed to do that. As soon as you complain about the manager, it's Ange out. Certain man's nose are so far up his Ange, they're smelling surfboards and kangaroos, and they're not looking at what's going on in the football club, lad. You know them way there, fam. Let me tell you this. I understand we're only maybe, I haven't even looked at the table. It's become one of them things where I know the Prem's done, blood. It's done. You get me? You're going to look at the table and be like, oh, but X, we're only 6 points off top 5, or I don't know about top 4, but we're probably only 6 points off top 5. Look at the games we've lost and the manner in which we've lost them, bro.
8 points, X.
Imagine we got them points, yeah? Look where we'd be. Forget about how far we're off from the 50. Look where we'd actually be if we performed and we did what we needed to do, fam. I don't care about the Liverpool 6-3, yeah? It only mattered to me because, yeah, the state of what's been going on with us, innit? I never expect to win at Anfield. Anfield, lost. Emirates, lost. Stamford Bridge, a loss. We ain't been to the Emirates. We ain't been to the Bridge. We ain't been to Anfield, blood. Do you know what I mean? We ain't been there yet. And we've already got 9 losses on our record, fam. Ipswich, Palace, the draw against Fulham, Brighton, Bournemouth. Don't tell me about, oh, but they're playing well. I hear all of that, innit, yeah? But you mean to tell me, yeah, this team, because remember when I came on here many months ago and I told you like, that this squad ain't good enough, and you're telling me about, we got to be comparing Brennan Johnson to the Sackers and all of them. Now, you man lost your head, fam.
No one ever said that. No one ever said that.
Brother, run the footage. I remember you said, oh, look at Brennan with his GA. Shouldn't we be comparing him to the Sackers?
No, that's not what I said.
What did you say there? What did you say, Simba? Tell me.
I can't remember that what exactly I said, but I wasn't saying he's as good as Saka. All I was saying is his job.
You said with his GA, yeah, we could be compared. I'm not talking about quality, but you said with his output and that, he's one. You were comparing him to them. You're like, he's our. You was, bro.
No, I never said he's our Saka. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I can't remember. I can't remember. I wouldn't have said that.
You mean I can't remember, blood? That's moving like it's Men in Black, fam. Remember, blood. Remember. We need to know. But what I'm saying is, bro, as much as I don't think that the squad was good enough before we started the season, yeah, Ange thought it was. Do you know what I mean? Ange was happy with you bringing in Timo Werner, a man that's on 170K a week. Brother, this guy earns the amount of money he earns weekly, we probably got in our bank accounts if we're lucky for our whole life. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. The man's on mad peas, yeah, and he can't play football. That was our first signing. And then we've brought in kids and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, like Ange was so like, now I'm hearing him say, "Oh, we need to bring it spread." So that that shows me that he says what's on his mind. Clearly, he was happy with that when we did it. Do you know what I mean? And it's just blown up in our faces because of the injuries now. And now we need to do an emergency thing in January. And Tottenham don't sign players in January. And the wickedest thing is, it's going to be even more difficult for us to sign any sort of quality in January because of how the Europe formats happened and things like that, and players becoming unavailable and that. So, bro, we are literally in disarray Mysterio, fam. We are in trouble. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I've made allowances for having Archie Gray at the back, you know, them way there, because I'm not going to make an allowance for Dragerson because that was Ange's signing. You get me? You know the high line you play. You know the sort of defenders that you need, and you decided to bring him in. Do you know them way there, yeah? Ben Davis, you get me? Paulo Mal Davis, yeah? A man that has no business being in the high line, yeah, has been excelling for us. He's been our best defender since Van de Ven Ramiro's been out. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it was. And then now he's gone, and now you're seeing Dragerson exposed, and Archie Gray. I ain't got not a negative word to say about Archie Gray because the man's 18 years old. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, out of position. You're not playing Dorrington. We've got all of these centre backs. Well, not all of them, but we've got a couple kid centre backs that we could be playing. We've got Ashley Phillips on loan, but you're playing Archie Gray, who's not a centre back there, and he's doing all right. I'm not gonna lie, Wolves, he was at fault for a couple, but let's not talk about that because I can't blame Archie Gray for anything that's going on. You get me? I'm happy with Archie Gray, blood, and I can't wait to see him in the 6. That's what I want to see Archie Gray. I want to see Archie Gray in the 6. But when it comes to our injuries, what you lot need to remember, yeah, I'm not sure if you've looked at Celtic, yeah, but go and look at the hamstring injuries Celtic got under Ange. Go and look at them. Go and look. Not ankle injuries. Go and look at the hamstring injuries. I had to go and do my research because this is the worst injury crisis I've seen at Spurs pretty much in like, I don't know how long, you know, them way there. So I had to see what's going on. I'm not saying that, Ange makes the team, like we're doing more running than everyone else in the Premier League because we're not. Like Bournemouth do maybe just as much as running. I think we might be just above them or just below them. I'm not sure.
I think we are top of the league in running, but I think Bournemouth is second, yeah.
But you see, our wing backs, especially Destiny, we're going to turn him into Ryan Sessegnon. We're going to turn his hamstrings into cheese strings. I promise you this. The running that he has to be doing, the running, the inverting, even Porro doesn't do as much running as Destiny because Porro will stop and do a cross. You get me? You get Destiny, he don't do the crossing.
Exactly, he runs, he charges through. He's all about running.
His hamstrings are finito, bro. The running that our players have to do, you mean to tell me that that hasn't got something to do with the injuries? Because I think it does. I
mean, maybe. I think it's. I can't say that it definitely doesn't, but maybe if you are the highest running team in the league, you will naturally pick up more injuries potentially. Obviously, maybe not this bad. I think at Celtic, he had in his first year it was quite bad, and then it settled down in the second year, and it was actually all right. Players got used to it. At the moment for Spurs, that doesn't seem to be happening for one reason or another. We're getting recurring injuries, and the worst thing is the players are coming back and getting re-injured. That's the one thing.
No disrespect to the Scottish League, yeah, but look at the intensity of the Premier League and then the Scottish League, bro.
I mean, I guess so.
Every game, Sinbad. I'm not saying that. It's every game is intense, bro. Every game. You get me?
Yeah, 100%.
Every single one of them. They ain't got a break. And our squad is as thin as Rizzler, fam. You know that. You get me, bruv? It was at the start of this season. You get me?
And now it's even thinner with 10 injuries. That's why we're on the form that we're on. Yeah, I get that. I get all that.
I've been complaining about our squad from the start, bro. From the very, very start. I said a 2 out of 10 window, blood. And that's for that Christmas tree in goal, Fraser Forster. I told you, man, about him, blood. I told you, man, it's 2024 and we've got Fraser Forster in goal. That's disgraceful. Why do we do it to ourselves? Forster, Joe Hart. We've got these youths. Why are we doing it? We may as well have Ange in goal, blood. Why can't we have 2 goalkeepers? No, I don't get it. You lot are laughing. It's not funny, bruv. Like, City's got Edison and what's that?
Ortega.
Ortega. Yeah. Liverpool, Alisson, the Irishman, what's his name? Kelleher. Even Man United, obviously, forget buying there. I don't know who he is, innit? Like, we saw what happened. They're both their keepers are dead. You know what I mean? Let's not talk about Man United, innit? Yeah. But all of the teams, all of the teams above us have a few goalkeepers. Us, we've got one very good one, and then one a stand-in, bro. And don't tell me that he shouldn't have saved that goal against Wolves, blood.
I agree.
You know
No, I agree.
Oh, wait, let me tell you this. Every goalkeeper should have saved that but Forster. I don't expect him to save that. Because he's about the same age as Levy, yeah? And he moves in like he's in a Matrix. He moves 5 minutes after. It's like I'm watching one of them Hong Kong films that are dubbed. You know them way there. That's what it is, fam. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I don't expect Forster to save that. I don't even want to be disrespectful. Like, him being at the club, I hear that. Morale, maybe a one-off game in a Carabao if we've got, you know, like the FA Cup, who we've got Tamworth. You know what I'm saying? If we needed to do that. But he shouldn't be there. Like, we need a goalkeeper in January, fam. If we don't get a goalkeeper in January, we're not winning anything, and the league's done. So where do we go from there?
Alex, I'm hearing a lot of criticism, and I don't disagree with a lot of what you're saying. I think that's a lot of fair criticism, especially the injuries and whatever. But is that leading to you ready? Are you ready for a change? Are you done with this manager?
Oh, now I've gone. So now I've gone on what I wanted to say. Let me talk to you about my feelings on Ange, yeah? And this is what's mad. Like, the reason why I haven't said Ange out and I want us to sack him is because, let's be honest, if we sack someone now, like me, I want to win something this season, innit? That's what I want, yeah? And I don't believe if we sack him right now, especially look at the games we've got. If we sack him now, we're going to win anything. I really don't, innit? And at the same time, the injuries, I'm giving him allowances because of the injuries, because there's so many of them. There's like 8 or there's 9. But at the same time, I've seen us perform like this with Van de Ven and Ramiro, blood. Obviously, it hasn't been on like a weekly, like, it hasn't happened as often as it's happened now. Do you know what I mean? But on a one-off game, I've seen us perform like that. You get me, fam? So it's one of them ones where I'm worried. You get me? But I'm so unsure. And another thing, I don't like looking at them lot down the road. But Arteta, that brother, man, like 888 Sports, that guy, remember, we were laughing at Arsenal, saying, keep Arteta, all of that. You know what I mean? We were laughing at them, saying, keep Arteta, this, that, and the other, rah, rah, rah. And now, look at them. Do you know what I mean? Look at them. Me, like, when I actually look at our whole situation, brother, I'm more upset that we sacked Pochettino, blood. Like, I've been through all it. When I look at everything we've been through, yeah, that's the point where I think, why, blood? You know them way there. That's the point where I think, you know what? Maybe, not even maybe. That was out of order. Champions League final. He hasn't been given half the money all of these managers have been given for our squad. Do you get me? For us to be doing anything and that, yeah? And then we just sacked him. We just dealt with him like that. Just sacked him. Bun Conte, bun Mourinho, bun Stellini. It's Pochettino that I feel bad for. I'm not saying I want him back, by the way. You know them way there. I'm just saying the trajectory we were on, blood, when we went undefeated at the Lane before we moved to the Tottenham Hotspur state, all of that, these were the best feelings for me, blood. You lot don't understand. Man, I ain't had that in so long. Champagne football came from Pochettino, fam. Not Tottenham, bro. You know them way there. That's what it was. I'm telling you, bro, it came from Poch. I couldn't believe it. When we had Danny Cadbury's Roses and Kyleinio just overlapping, bro. You know what I mean? Just doing a madness. That's what it is. So with Ange,
said at the time, he just overachieved like so regularly. He became normal to overachieve under Pochettino. But go on. What are you going to say about Ange?
So like with Ange, I'm not going to lie. I'm so frustrated, blood. And every time I criticize him, yeah, and then the fans tell me I can't criticize him, it makes me more angry. It makes me think, you know what? Like, you know what I mean? It makes me even more angry. Should I say sack him? Do you know what I mean? Because I don't understand. I just don't understand how he's got this, like, this Teflon cloth on him where you can't criticize what he does. You can criticize what any manager does. Come on, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the simple fact that our defense, like, You see the way we defend, yeah? 2 centre-backs. Our wing-backs, non-existent, fam. Always going up and down, inverting, no matter. We play the same against Southampton, yeah, as we play against the best team in the league, Liverpool, bro. These things I can't get with, bro. I know that, I understand your philosophy. I understand, I'm not saying you should be scared of teams, yeah? But when you've got 8 or 9 players out, you can't play the same way you play against Southampton as you play against Liverpool and expect anything. Liverpool could have scored about 10 goals, bruv. You know what I mean? And the wickedest thing is, Bournemouth, what other games do I remember where we were just so lucky the ball just wasn't going in? Fulham. There were so many games where we've maybe lost by 1 goal when we could have lost by 3 or 4. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if luck can't be on our side because look where we are in the table. Do you know what I'm saying? But the way that he's not changing anything. And then when it comes to the changes as well, you get me, fam? It's Ange Postecoglou gluten-free, blood, because the guy's allergic to subs. At half time, when we're getting fists up, you know, then we're there. I'm like, make a change. The same team comes out. It's like he's got a stopwatch that says, 65 minutes or whatever, I got to make changes. There's so many things, yeah, that grind my gears. And when I say it, yeah, man are saying, he's Ange out. No, I'm not, blood. Because I could talk about every manager that we've had, bro. But it's almost like there's some Teflon cloth on him where you can't criticize his theories. And it has to be the owners. You have to blame the owners. Brother, I've said what I say about the owners throughout the majority of my rants. But let me ask you this, yeah? Tottenham fans, yeah? You see that red AIA that we've got on our kit, yeah? Do you like it? Simba, do you like it?
No.
Benji?
Fucking hate it.
You hate it, yeah? You got the kits though, right?
I mean, haven't bought a kit for years.
I didn't ask if you bought one. I said that
I
you've
haven't got a kit for
though,
years
right?
either.
I've got a kit. I've got one of them.
You lot have got a Tottenham shirt with a red AIA, if not more than one. Have you not?
Yeah, I've got a few, yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah. There's nothing we can do about it, Eli. What can we do about removing the red AIA? Tell me.
Just paint it blue.
Get the away kit so you don't have to get the red on it.
Yeah, all right, cool. Hear that. What can we do to stop watching our players wear that?
Nothing.
What can we do to remove the owners? Because you're going to talk about, what's it called?
Protest and all that.
Protest and all of that, yeah. But brother, it's a business. The only way man want to get rid of their business is if it's failing. Let me tell you this, we'll get pumped.
Or if they get a good offer.
We'll get pumped 6-3 by Liverpool, yeah? Did you not see the club shop after that? Every time we lose, do you see the line outside the club shop? Mm-hmm. Do you see the packed out stadium? Yeah? Mm-hmm. You get me? Do you see people on Twitter are always like, oh yeah, this, that, and the other, rah. Oh, I'm not going. Their man are selling their tickets because I don't see no empty seats when I go, do you?
Nah, never.
Brother, the only way they're going to leave a business is if it's failing. And they've made this business to the point where, yo, come on, bro.
It can't fail.
It can't fail, bro. Mm-hmm. If the season tickets holders decide not to go and don't give their season tickets to someone, that might be something. Do you know what I mean? But that's not going to happen, mate. You get me? Mm-hmm. The thousands that them lot are paying for their tickets to prove a point. You get me, fam? They're still getting the money, but they're not going to get the attendance. Do you know what I mean? None of these, I'm being honest, bro. One of them ones where, yeah, like, what can you do about it, blood? Yes, you can talk about it. I speak about the owners. Brother, even in my video yesterday, I had a section on the manager and I had a section on the owners. It's not one, like, don't get me wrong, yeah? You can blame everyone. You can blame the players, the manager, and the owners, yeah? But overall, we know whose fault it is. Overall, because I'm going back to Pochettino. That's who I'm talking about. Why did we sack him? It wasn't Ange that did that. It was our owners. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, brother, like, I understand there's a large section of the fan base that want the owners out, yeah? But are we going to ignore what's happening to us on the pitch because the owners are still here? Are we going to do that?
X, what are you saying? Because you're saying a lot, you know, you're saying a lot against Ange Postecoglou, but you're not saying that you want him out. Like, what would your breaking point be? Because you're also saying that, you know, we need a trophy. We need a trophy this season. We ain't going to get a trophy going this way.
Let me tell you this, Ben. At the start of this season, if Ange had a decent Premier League run, like a decent Premier League finish, like Europa, and we didn't win a trophy, but we did what we did. Like, you get me, we're in a quarter final, what we in semi-final now of a Liverpool, right? You get me, and we have a decent cup run. It would be fine to me, innit? But you see the way we've been dismantled in this Premier League, yeah? He has to win me a trophy this season, blood. He has to. I'm serious. He has to win a trophy this season, bro. Because if he doesn't win a trophy this season, yeah, either that, you got to finish in the top 4. This season's been a nightmare, blood. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. But the reason why you're saying I'm Ange out, bro, if we sack him now, like I said, I don't think we're going to win a trophy. But do I think we're going to win a trophy under him this season? I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't. But at the same time, I got to give him the chance. Do you know what I mean? That's where I'm at. End of the season, bro. That's when my decision's going to be made. End of the season. Even if, yeah, we just get slapped the next 3 games. You might hear me say, Anja. You might hear me. You hear me say it. But at the same time, yeah, it's because the season's done. That's it. Do you know what I mean? Everyone loves to say that we're in all cup competitions, yeah? I understand that. That's why I don't want to be hasty and pull the trigger. Because at the end of the day, all I want now is a trophy. Do you know what I'm saying? But generally, like, I don't see us beating Liverpool over 2 legs. Don't see that happening. Europa League, everyone wants to think that's easy and that. Brother, you really need to look at the teams that are in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we ain't got a chance, because we do. Do you know what I mean? FA Cup, it just is
Also,
what
Europa
it is,
League, you know, once it starts, hopefully we'll get into that top 8. Well, that's not guaranteed now, but you know, the knockouts will come again in like March time. Hopefully by then we got a lot of our players back, and hopefully by then we got a better chance.
Yeah, and that's at Anfield, just so you know.
No, I'm saying I'm saying the Europa League.
Oh, you mean Europa League?
Knockouts.
Oh,
yeah.
nah. Europa League. You see, with the Europa League, when you deep it, I swear we've only lost like, what, 1 game in Europa League, right?
We lost to Galatasaray, yeah.
Yeah, we only lost 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, lost to Galatasaray,
like,
drew Rangers, yeah.
And Roma.
Yeah. Obviously, Rangers felt like a loss, and then, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. We've only actually lost 1 game in the Europa League, innit? Yeah. And from what I remember, I don't really remember us playing our strongest team. Have we played our strongest team?
In most games we rest players, yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't remember us playing Van der Ven, Ramiro, but I don't remember us playing all of them. So, like, the Europa League, I'm confident we'll get through in the Europa League, innit? I am confident we'll get through in the Europa League, but it's not about getting through. For me, I want to win. Like,
yeah, I'm saying, well, once the knockouts come in the Europa League, right, that's going to be in like March time if we're in that top 8, if we avoid the playoff. And that by March time, hopefully a full fit squad will be there. And we've shown when we're fully fit, we can blow teams away over maybe over 1 or 2 legs. And maybe look, if it, you know what I mean, the way this team plays, we might lose like 1-0 away, but then we can win 4-1 at home. Like that's how we're playing when we've got our fully fit team there. And that could be kind of suited to being a cup team or a knockout team.
Brother, like I said, it's one of them ones where the reason why I'm trying to get, I'm trying my best just to give Ange the rest of the season and see where we're at is because, bro, look, who's available? I know you can go and get a manager. People are saying, oh, yeah, look, Marco Silva, Ariel. Do you think these men are leaving the teams that they're in, yeah, right now, mid-season, blood, to come to us? Do you?
Well, you never know. If you put the money down on the table and the wages are a lot better, why not? It's their career at the end of the day.
Mid-season, yeah?
Why not?
Oh, man. I don't know.
Why not, though? You're talking about managers that are at Fulham at Bournemouth. This is Tottenham. This is Tottenham Hotspur.
What about Eddie Howe?
Eddie Howe wouldn't leave. No, Eddie Howe. Newcastle are fighting for the same things as us. Well, they should be anyway.
So what? Who would you, if he was to, all right, Benji, if he was to be sacked, who would you, well, not even be sacked, who would you want?
I've said it for 2 months. My number 1 choice would be the Bournemouth manager, Andoni Iraola.
Yeah.
I think he's a top-class manager. I think he's done well in Europe.
He is. And you think if we bring him in like now, yeah, like right now, you see, like right now,
yeah.
Say we was to, like Newcastle, say Ange was to get sacked after Newcastle, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've got like Tamworth, we've got Arsenal, we've got like, you know what I mean?
Liverpool, yeah.
Do you think, Areola could come in mid-January and win us something? Or do you think that you'll just come in and get us a better league position than Ange probably would have?
I don't know what he'll do from now to the end of the season, but what I do know is that for a long-term project, and I think for, let's say, Iraola was in from the beginning of the season, we'd be in a lot better shape right now than we would than with what Ange Postecoglou has done. We wouldn't be losing to the Ipswiches and the Palaces.
Yep.
I just think he's generally a better manager. And for me, I don't hate Ange. I really wanted it to work with Ange. I really like him. I like what he's about. And I'm never going to turn on him in a stadium or anything like that. And when I'm in the stadium, I will always support him until he's gone. But I just don't think he's good enough. I just think that's the reality.
You know what? I agree in the sense where I don't think he's getting outmanaged by so many different managers, bro.
That's the thing.
This is what I don't like. I don't like the fact that it's so easy, bruv. Like teams, and they come out, players are now doing interviews saying, we know Tottenham got the high line. We know there's going to be a lot of space. We know all of these things. Bro, they've sussed us, bruv. We've been found out like Jussie Smollett, blood. And it's like Ange won't change it, fam. Like, honestly. And you see with Wolves, yeah, when we tried to sit back because the players were tired. Because, you know, I saw them breathing. Bro, you saw where I was sitting. These man were tired, fam. I don't know if Ange said, yo, let's go on ultra defensive. But these man were tired. Like, Porro couldn't do no more running. These man were so tired, yeah. But it doesn't look like we work on defending in training. It's like our waters break, fam. As soon as one ball goes over the top or one ball through the middle, like, we ain't got bad players. It's almost like we work so much on tick-a-tacker and going forward and passing. The defending, the gritty, that anytime we come up against like a low block physical team, we lose. Like, real talk. We do. Like,
so how do you expect to win a cup then? Like moving forward because we ain't beating Liverpool. Let's be real, we ain't beating Liverpool, and you got to get lucky in the draw in the FA Cup. You know, a team that if they
remember, I said I don't think, like, you get me. I'm not being negative, and if he does, I'd love it, bro, because I love Ange as a person. I do. I love him to win us a trophy, yeah. But I just don't think he will win us a trophy this season. Honestly, I don't think that. But at the same time, if we sack him before he's given a chance, do you know what I mean? And the reason why I say before he's given a chance is because the only thing I'm holding on to, yeah, is I didn't think the team was good enough at the start of the season. So if he's got 8 or 9 man, we've always had injuries. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we've always had injuries, and the most three important to me are Van de Ven, Ramiro, and the goalkeeper. You know what I mean? If those never happened, yeah, I swear I'd be losing it. Fraser Forster have shipped like 25 goals in 13 games, blood. Mm-hmm. Did you not know that?
Yeah.
And it's not just
his
fault.
They are in defensively as well. Go on.
It's not just his fault because of the defenders we've had in front of him, innit? Do you get me, yeah? But Vicario, Van de Ven, when did Van de Ven go out? Was it the game before Vicario?
Van de Ven went out after the City Cup game, wasn't he? He went off injured.
Yeah.
All right, and then when did we play City in the league after that?
That was like December time, early December, wasn't it?
It was November.
Oh, that's
November.
How long was it? So, because remember, we had Vicario all that time, yeah? And Vicario's I think Vicario's only conceded like 15 goals in 15 games.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Defensively, as I was going to say, 15 goals in 15 games was Vicario.
So, Van de Ven wasn't there all that time?
No.
Exactly. Do you know them way there? Like, Fraser Forster, like, these are things that are working in Ange's favour for me, blood. The fact that, you get me, that we've had Forster in goal, we've had that. But at the same time, I'm not delusional, because when we've been full strength, I'm telling you this, boys, we've been there, we've dominated games in a sense where we've had the ball, but one ball. Remember Wolves last season? Didn't Wolves beat us twice last season? Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. I don't remember who was playing, but I'm sure we had a lot of players.
X, I can't hear you.
Okay.
Huh?
Can you?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. It's all good.
I can't remember who was playing, yeah? I don't know if we were full strength or whatnot, yeah? You know what I'm saying, in those games, because I can't remember, it was last season. But they split us open with ease. The way I saw Neto just run through, it was embarrassing, fam. It was embarrassing. And come on, bro. We seen this last season. I thought that this was going to get better this season. It hasn't. Well, it has, but it's there. And what I mean is,
we're still
what I mean by it's gotten better. I mean, I believe we concede less goals. I think. I'm not sure. But
We did when we had a first choice defence.
But the chances that the teams are getting, they're still there. I feel like we're just catching life. I feel like you know what I mean? I just feel like we give everyone them chances, Sim. Everyone.
Well, before we had all these injuries, I'm not saying we didn't give up chances, but the amount of chances we were giving up was a lot less. We didn't give up so many chances. We were restricting teams a lot better. And when we had players to rotate, when we were able to rotate the likes of Bentancur and Basuma and stuff like that as well, yeah, look, we still lost silly games. You know, Palace and Ipswich badly second half against Brighton. We still had those games. I'm not saying we were a great team, but we were much better than what we're showing now. We wouldn't be in the bottom half, loads and loads of points off, the top 5, if we didn't have this injury crisis, in my opinion. Look, we probably still would have dropped points. I'm pretty sure we still would have lost to Liverpool. Maybe Forest away, we probably would have lost still. But I'm sure we would have picked up some other points along the way as well. Much more points than we're picking up now. And it doesn't take a lot of points to be picking up, for you to be right up there, challenging back in the league table. Maybe it takes another 2 wins that we would have gotten in that period, in my opinion. And all of a sudden, I don't think everyone's having this meltdown. I think we'll be in a fine position. We'll be in all the cups and we'll be in a decent position in the league. Now, the league is so tight that you have a drop off. If you have a drop off like we've had, and all of a sudden you're right down the table because everyone is so close together, right, in points wise. And we've had a massive drop off. We're conceding goals left, right, and centre because we're really struggling defensively, and that's why we're in the position we are now. But I don't see I don't see Iraola coming in and changing that. I don't see it right now anyway. You can say long term, but is he going to come in mid-season and get us playing consistently? If we're going to ride out, you might as well ride out with the manager that we currently have rather than changing it, because I think this club just needs a bit of stability. That's the only way I think we're going to kind of catch up with some of the teams above us, is having a bit of stability long term and trying to keep the same project. And if we keep chopping and changing and going through new cycles, new managers, new this and new that, then we're just going to be in this perennial cycle like we always are, every 18 months changing manager, and it's not changing. This club needed a kind of hard reset after the 5 years we'd been through post Pochettino with Mourinho, Nuno, Conte. It needed a hard reset, and that's what Ange was supposed to give us. Completely new rebuild and new way of playing and stuff like that. And last season he did well to finish 5th under all the circumstances, no Kane and all that kind of stuff. Now this season, I thought in terms of performances, they had gotten better. Last season we weren't battering teams like we are this season, that we were at the beginning anyway. We only had, I think, a couple of wins really well by big margins last season. This season was happening more consistently. And let's be honest, there are some.
We aren't dropping points to promoted teams last season either.
Yeah, okay, but this season the losses.
Hey, Sim, yeah. Before you carry on, I want to see your birth certificate, blood, because I'm sure it says Sim Postecoglou, blood. I'm sure your birth certificate says Sim Postecoglou. When I was talking about the fans whose noses are up, your toucan nose is up his Ange, fam. You're smelling surfboards and kangaroos, blood. You get me, fam? No, I'm telling you, bro. Good eye, mate. You know what I mean? Let's get a Maccas. All of that, blood. That's you, fam. Because Simbad, I know all of these things because, brother, I've got specs now, blood. I've got Spurs junctivitis. I'm wearing my glasses for a reason, fam. Do you know them way there, yeah? Even with the injuries, yeah, I swear down, I've gone into them games saying we should get results in some of these games. Ipswich was unacceptable, blood. At home. Ipswich,
look, bro, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not saying we were
Crystal
amazing.
Palace, blood. These man hadn't won a game all season. All season, I swear Ipswich hadn't either. We gave 2 of them.
Ipswich beat Chelsea yesterday.
You get me? The Bournemouth and the Forest one, you can give a blight to because of where they are and how they're performing. But even then, we should have done better in them games. Fulham at home. You get me, fam? We should have done better. Brighton, didn't we have Van der Ven and Ramiro? We had them
2-0
both.
up. 2-0 up at half time.
We were 2-0 up. You get me? Chelsea, we were 2-0 up. Do you know them way there? We were 2-0 up.
I never said things were perfect and we're an amazing team. I'm not saying we're an amazing team.
To you, the more I want him out, blood. I swear down, fam. The more I talk to you.
What am I saying? What did I say? That got you so angry. What did I say?
No, it's not what you're saying, bro. It's not one thing of what you're saying. I'm listening to you, brother. I am, and I respect your opinion. But I just don't understand how you
But
two are brothers.
we're on the
blood.
same page. We
Like
both
me
don't
and
think
Rand,
he should.
blood, no one can believe it, blood.
We're on the same page. We both don't want him sacked right now. We both think he should get the chance to see it out. That's all I'm saying. And
The
Nah,
reality
but
is
you-
our squad keeps breaking down every year.
Yeah,
And it happened at
I
Celtic.
believe
It's
these
happened.
injuries are down to his football.
I
blood.
agree. I
believe
agree.
they
So how
are.
can we move on with a manager where this is the case? How can we see it end goal where this is the case?
Yeah, nah. You know what it is, Ben? Yeah, I'm not even on the fence. I'll be honest. I feel like the season's over to me, blood. Like I swear down. Like bro, it's sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. But if you told me right now, yeah, we could get Areola in tomorrow, 100%. There would be no Ryan Mason in charge for a game. I'd sack him. I'm being dead serious.
Well, you
I
changed
would.
your Tunex in the space of 5 minutes. Sims made you Ange out.
I told you, speaking to this brother. No. No. You know what it is as well, yeah?
You can't
I
even
don't
put
trust
anything
this
I've said,
club.
you
Wait,
disagree.
let me land. I don't trust this club, blood. Yeah? I could see Ryan Mason being in charge for a few games. Do you remember the whole debacle of how we even got Nuno Espirito de Santo? Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course.
It was so embarrassing. Like, I just don't. The trust, bro. I'm an atheist, a Premier League atheist, fam. I ain't got no faith, blood. But let me tell you this. It's just that. Why can't he get better, fam? In an ideal world, you get me, yeah? I'd want him to improve, blood. Like, but he refuses. He's stubborn with it as well. Like, man are telling him things that he should be listening to, and we'll play our way. Are you not entertained? Like, it's a circus, fam. Honestly.
Yeah. 100% right, mate.
I don't look. It's not obviously things are not going good at the moment, and I know the form hasn't been good in terms of consistency this season. I mean, results wise, anyway. But I think the season has really been derailed by these injuries and the position that we're in. I think people wouldn't, if we were carrying on the trajectory. Yes, again, as I was saying,
They've been derailed by injuries, but why do we keep getting these injuries 2 years in a row? Why do we keep getting recurring hamstring injuries?
I don't know, but is that Ange's fault? Is that a sackable offence that all our players keep getting injured? Was that why we should sack Ange, because we keep getting injured players?
Brother, he's there
all his
trying
own?
to changing our medical staff. How about you change the way that we're training or we're playing or something like that?
And he's
How about you
admitted
do that?
maybe he
Let
does
me
need to
tell
do
you
that.
This Ange ball, yeah, you could maybe play this if you got a squad like Antonio Conte did at Inter, fam, when he was buying like 25 centre midfielders, blood. Do you know them way there? If we had a squad like Chelsea, maybe we could be playing Ange ball when you got a player for every position. But we haven't got that, bruv. We ain't got that, blood. There's only one, brother, one direction, fam. Zayn Malik football. Is that all right, Sim? Is it?
Well, look, a lot of good teams have a certain way of
Name me
playing. and It's not
managers
a
that play
problem.
one way, blood. And the only one you're going to name to me is Pep Guardiola.
Jurgen
That's
Klopp?
it. All right, cool. Yeah. You're right. Two.
Yeah, but look, the reality is Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola had the funds to go and get the best in class in every position that
straight
they
away.
needed. Spurs are not able to do that, so we need to adapt. We're not that
And
club.
he knew the job he was coming into, because when Conte threw us under the bus, you know them way there, he told everyone exactly what they needed to know about Tottenham. Yeah. So if Ange thought he could come in and change the way that our owners move and all of that, it was never gonna happen, fam. They chose him because they knew, blood. They knew. Well, not even like they knew, innit? But it's like they chose him because I wouldn't say he's a yes man, but he can't come in and ask for no Kylian Mbappe. Or, come on, blood. I shouldn't even be laughing, but they looked at him and said, "Oh, you know what? We can afford the transfers he wants, blood." Like, let's be honest. Do you know what I mean? Like, you see Dominic Solanke, yeah, and Kulu, and people probably think I'm gonna cook Solanke. No, I'm not, blood. The running that this Dominic Solanke, him and Kulusevski, yeah. You see the running that they've had to do for this team, and they haven't got one injury. Obviously, Solanke got his injury early in the season.
Yeah.
But the running that Solanke and Kulu do for this team, bro, I watch, and even the Wolves one, when I was just watching like as the game, I said, you know what, ban the game. Let me actually watch players and see what they're doing for the team. Yeah, the running Solanke does, the pressing from the front, his defending when we got corners against us, the way he defends,
Amazing, yeah.
the way he holds up the ball, the pace. I mean, never knew he was that fast. I know he hasn't scored as many goals as I'd like, even though the team scored that many goals. Solanke hasn't scored as many goals as I'd like, but I really like Dominic Solanke. I'm not gonna lie, but I just wish we bought him and Ivan, like both of them. I wish. Do you know them way there? Like, I ain't got nothing negative to say about Solanke, but I think he needs help. Do you know what I mean?
Agreed.
Definitely needs help.
But also, X, you look at it with the system that we're playing and the players that we do have, you know, I just feel like we're not getting the best out of the players that we should be getting. The fullbacks are inverting too much. That's not their natural position. That's not where they're best at. Sonny, touchline winger. He's not a touchline winger. Dominic Solanke got the most headed goals in the Premier League last season. I don't think he's got one headed goal. That's what I'm saying.
All they do is run down to the byline and then do them P-rollers that everybody hates in FIFA. That's what we do. Do you get me? That's what we do. And when you look at training, have you seen our training videos? That's all they do, you know? I swear down. I've seen the training videos. All they do is tick attacker, run down to the byline, square it across. And don't get me wrong, we scored so many goals like that. And we need them. But we've got Dominic Solanke, 6 foot something. Cross the ball, blood. Do you know them way there? Come on. Look at the goal that Isak scored for Newcastle against Man United. Look at that Lewis Hall to Isak. Why can't we do that? You know, I've never seen Destiny cross. Well, this season, when's the last time you see Destiny put a cross in? Off the floor.
He's never wide enough to get a cross in. He's always in the central areas. You know what I mean?
Brother, it's always flipping. It's always invert, blood. How about these man just outvert and do a normal job, blood? Gary Neville could have never done this inverting business, blood. Yet
I
these
think
man
they have inverted a lot
less.
They have inverted a lot less recently, I think. Especially from what I've seen, especially with Porro as well. I don't think they're inverting as much. People say he doesn't make tweaks and all that. I don't think that's true. I think he does. I think obviously a lot of them are not always so noticeable. But I think he does change it. I think he does tweak it. But obviously he always keeps the same way of, I want to attack. I want to be on the front foot. I want to be high pressing. I want to be high energy, high intensity. Those things are kind of, non-negotiable for him. That's how he wants his team to be, and isn't that what we want Spurs to be? Don't we want Tottenham to be that kind of team? Like that's what he's aspiring to do. Yeah, look, at the moment it's difficult right now, but any other managers, I mean, don't we want Tottenham to be a swashbuckling, attacking side? Yeah, we want better results, and hopefully in time that can come, but. We're bashing him because he wants to, play with a very high risk but high reward kind of way. And at the moment, look, it's not working, but doesn't mean in the long term it won't work.
Brother, like, what good, is scoring all these goals, blood, and sitting in 11th position? We could be 13th, blood. I don't know where we are. Do you know what I mean? What good is scoring all of these goals, blood? Like, goal difference only matters, when you're going for something, We ain't going for nothing in that Premier League, lad. Do you know what I mean? Look in the cup games, Let's look at... Oh, brother. I think we're going to win a trophy with the way we play. I'm smoking elite Buju Banton, thinking that we're going to win a trophy under Ange, with the way we play football. Because look at this, No pragmatism. I don't even know if that's a word.
Pragmatism.
Whatever, blood. Listen, 4-0, like, bro, all he wants to do is score goals, We'll be 3-0 up, and man will still be doing da-da-da-da-da-da. Bro, the way it's so easy to score against us, Look at that Wolves game. Imagine that was a cup game. Just imagine, We're 2-1 up. Just imagine that's a cup game. Final or something. We're 2-1 up, You get me? You know Ange is going to play like that. Obviously, Wolves is a bad idea because they were tired and they dropped back. But
Wolves bad example,
we're like 2-1 up. Ange loves to attack. He just loves to attack, Imagine we'll concede a goal in the last minute. We love conceding goals in the last minute. Then it goes to penalties. We lose, blood. I'll lose it, fam. This guy doesn't know how to shut up shop. And all he wants to tell us is,
we had managers who shut up shop and we all hated it.
Say that again?
We had managers who all shut up shop and we all hated it.
But they shut up shop from 10 minutes in.
Hey, tell him, Ben, blood. He's high, blood.
How many times have we, in this season, had a result and lost it in the last minute, apart from Wolves?
This season?
It's not been, I don't think it's been that many. I can't think of too many.
Let's have a look. Roma was one.
Okay, Roma.
Let's have a look.
Simp Postecoglou, blood. Man's putting a P at the end of your name and calling you Simp. Simp Postecoglou, blood. And you know I love you, my bros, and no disrespect, but your name's Simp Postecoglou.
I can't remember too many times we've been leading in the last minute and we've lost it because we've been too attacking.
Fulham was 20 minutes to go.
20 minutes to go. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but even so, blood, did we get a goal back?
Huh?
Did we get a goal back? We always could, bro.
They scored from like a 25-yarder that game. That's not because we were attacking.
But it happens all the time, though.
Newcastle.
What?
10 minutes to go.
Newcastle.
Okay,
One ball.
One
ball.
Okay, were we winning?
We were 1-1 away at Newcastle.
Right. So Ange goes for the win. He's not going to shut up shop, is he? He's going for the win. That's how he goes. He doesn't settle for draws.
2-0 up against Brighton.
Okay.
Half time.
Yeah, that's not wasn't the question. I said, well, how many times have we been leading a result?
Keep reading them.
Yeah, but he's not proving my point. He's not disproving me. I said, how many times? You keep saying, yeah, we don't know how to shut up shop like when we're leading. How many times have we gave
Maybe
up
it's not even shut up shop, but it's game management.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. And how many times have we been getting dominated in the first half, yeah, and he ain't made no changes, blood? And don't tell me no one's on the bench, because I've seen players on the bench.
Yeah, so how many times has he also made changes? Remember the Villa and West Ham games? We were losing 1-0.
I couldn't believe it. I could almost look and think. I was like, is it my birthday? I had to check and see if it was my birthday when he made changes, when he brought on Maddison and them, man. Was that at half time? No, it wasn't at half time, but it was soon after, right?
In the last 3 games, we needed changes at half time, pretty much. Maybe not Wolves, but, Forest and Liverpool for sure.
Yeah, of course. We've needed changes so often. Like, man,
we're in the midst of an injury
crisis.
crisis.
What'd you say?
When we're in the midst of an injury crisis at the moment, it's hard to make those changes right now.
We're in the midst of an injury crisis, and James Maddison, who's not exactly playing every minute, doesn't come on at half time. We need to, break the lock, and he's the one with the incisive play that can do that. Brennan Johnson. Yeah, James Maddison.
Yeah, Maddison. My only slight on Maddison, and it's not like it's never been in his game. Like, if you're in a game where you're getting mad overrun in the midfield, then I could maybe understand why Maddison's not on there, innit? Because his legs ain't the best, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But if we've got 2 other people that are in there that can run, he can play. Put Sarr in there and a Bissouma or Sarr and a Bentancur, then Maddison can play.
X, are you not entertained, man? Are you not entertained?
No, I'm not, blood. I'm not, fam. I'm not entertained, bruv. You get me? Like, I'm stressed. I'm going into the year stressed, fam. That's what it is. It's stress.
Let's move on from Ange. I just want to, because we talk about the squad and the state of the squad as well. Let's run it back, the keep, bench or sell with the players, because I want to see where you're at with this squad. So keep, bench or sell, yeah? Just give me one word or whatever you want to go with it. Vicario?
It's never one word with it.
Keep.
Reguilon?
Sell.
Dragusin?
Well, you know what, yeah? I won't transfer list him. If someone comes in for him, I'll sell him and replace him. If not, bench.
Son?
Bench.
Bissouma?
Bench.
Richarlison?
Sell.
Madders?
Yeah, nah, keep.
Destiny?
He needs competition. Keep. He needs competition, though.
Archie Gray?
Nah, keep.
Lucas Bergvall?
Hold on a minute. Keep bench. Just to say, bench is keep, blood, I swear.
Let's say keep like you want him in the starting 11.
Oh, we talking starting 11, yeah?
Start, bench, sell, let's say. Start, bench, sell.
Start, bench. All right, cool. Go on.
Bergvall?
Yeah, nah, bench.
Timo? Turbo Timo?
Brother. I wouldn't even sell him because that would be a disservice to the other club that have to receive him, bro. You get me? Just release him, bro. Put a contract in a shredder, fam. I've had enough of that. It's Timu Werner, blood. You get me? If them man dead, scrub, blood.
Cuti Romero?
You know what? We see with Ramiro, yeah? Like I love Romero, innit? But if someone comes in for him and we can replace him with a top quality, because I'm telling you, these men are sought after, innit? Do you know them way there? Me personally, I'll keep him in it. But if someone comes in with like a big bid, I'm not gonna lie. If Ange is in, actually, nah, bun that. We're keeping Romero. I don't know if Ange is gonna be in charge. Keep Romero. Nothing. We ain't selling him.
Dom Solanke.
Keep.
Fraser Forster.
Sell him, bruv.
Decky.
And by the way, with Solanke, just keep. He needs competition. So I'm not saying he has to start. I need a better strike. Like, I need another striker as good, or if not better, than Solanke. Sorry, where were we?
Kulusevski.
Yeah, nah, keep.
Brennan.
Bench.
Pedro Porro.
Yeah, nah, keep Porro, man.
Jed Spence.
Keep.
Odebear.
I ain't seen enough of him, but keep.
Sarr.
Keep.
Bentancur.
You know what? Either him or Basuma's got to leave. One of them, innit? One of them got to go, because we need to improve that position. And I'm not going to lie, he's playing better than Basuma this season, 100%. Basuma's been having a nightmare. But I don't know, Bentancur, he's got no discipline, blood. Like, that guy, he's an idiot, blood. I'm sorry to even say that, but you just been banned for the Korean thing, yeah? And that was your fault, blood. And then you come back, our squad's thin, and then you get that yellow card. Blood, sell him, blood. Actually, no, I don't know. Him or Basuma, one of them, blood.
I think he's better than
Basuma. I like Basuma, but in Ange's system, he can't. I don't think he can. He can't be our sixth, blood. He can't. I don't even know if he could play in the system. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think he's a better player than Basuma. I think they're both idiots, to be honest. Him with the temperamental thing. You got Basuma doing laughing gas and all this kind of stuff. I mean,
diving games.
You know what I mean? Like, they've both got their issues. But anyway, Ben Davis.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. He's been one of our better defenders and that. But if I'm honest, we need better. Like he's literally one of our best defenders. He's getting older. I'm not sure how long's left on his contract?
Well, apparently he's about to trigger a 1-year extension, so 1 more year.
That's fine. He can stay on the bench for 1 more year, but I don't want them to think he's an option. Do you know what I mean? No disrespect. Do you get me? I want, like, for example, we've got Van der Ven, we've got Romero, there's Dragusin there. I need another centre back. Yeah. And then Ben Davis can be on the fringes, blood.
And last one's Mickey Van der Ven.
Oh, well, you already know the answer to that, blood.
Yeah.
Keep, blood. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
So, I mean, that's a lot of keeps. I mean, what do you want in the January transfer window? What are your, like?
Bro, we need a goalkeeper, we need a left back, we need a centre back, we need a midfielder, and we need a forward, blood. You get me? And you didn't say it about Yang Min Hyuk and that, but yeah, keep him too, blood.
We need to defend, we need to create, and we need to score.
So we need everything, basically. Last one, actually.
Am I lying, though? Am I lying?
No.
Keep or sell, Ange.
Destiny ain't got no. Destiny's got no.
I'm just hearing apparently a doggy could be out for up to 2 months.
2 months, a doggy.
Oh, just sack him now, then, blood. Fuck, I've had enough. I've had enough now. I told you, bro. He's gonna turn man into Ryan Sessegnon, bro. Whose fault is that? That Destiny injury is Ange's fault. You get me? All the time you could have been playing Jed Spence, yeah, and you refused to play him, blood. And then he comes in and he's been sensational, blood. You left him out of the European squad. Destiny could have been playing in Europa. Spence could have been playing in the Premier League. You didn't even give him a chance. We didn't even get to see, do you know what I mean, what Spence was capable of. And now look at Destiny's hamstrings. Done out here. That's on Ange. And we've got Reguilon in the squad as well, Sim. The wage, we're paying him a wage. Why are we wasting money? He's in your Premier League squad. Use him.
I think the fullback. I agree with that. The fullbacks getting the injuries more than most other players is on Ange. I think because he had fullbacks available and he didn't use them. Jed, he could have used Jed the whole season. He hasn't used him once before the last month, and I don't know why. I know he's not in the European squad, which obviously was between him and Forster, and if we didn't have Forster, we wouldn't have a keeper in Europe right now. But Yeah, I agree. I think when it comes to overusing players and stuff, I think Udogi's one of the positions where he doesn't really have an excuse when it comes to overplaying them. He's overplayed them, and it's his own fault. I'm not saying Ange is perfect. Doesn't mean I want him sacked, but I agree. Yeah, I think that's something that he's got to take accountability for 100%. I don't disagree with that.
2 months.
And that's what I'm being told.
lad.
Up to 2 months.
So we got to wait till
He just
March to
came
get
back from
Vicario
surgery,
and
bro.
Udogi.
Did he have surgery? What was he injured for before?
Quads.
Last season.
Last season. he
Yeah,
had a
last
hamstring as
season he
well.
had, wasn't it his quads just now, or was it another hamstring injury? I
Can't
can't
remember
remember.
when he got
Last
injured.
season was the quads, wasn't it? So maybe it was a hamstring.
When did he get injured? What before Southampton game? Was it who did we play before Southampton? Was it Bournemouth?
Brother, quads, hamstrings. Brother, we might as well have Triple H at left back, blood. Man's blowing his quads out. This is Ange, fam.
It was Southampton he got injured.
Yeah, that's right. He got injured into the Southampton game, and then he came. Yeah,
We're a mess, man. We're just going to keep dropping like flies. That's all that's going to happen. We're going to keep dropping like flies. And this season, another season gone by, another season by the wayside.
What chance have we got against Newcastle, blood? What chance have we got? Even Tamworth's going to be a struggle. You get me? No, we got to go full strength. You're laughing. We got to go full strength.
I'm laughing because of the comment you put in our video that day when we were reacting to the draw. You were like, I beg you take that down. I beg you take that down.
and now literally karma come home to roost. Going out
I
to
forgot
Tamworth.
about that.
All right, look, I think we're going to end it there. But X, always a pleasure to speak to you, bro. Thanks for coming on today.
Brother, listen, like, I want to know. So what, you
End the
Ange out
season.
then, yeah?
End the season.
I'm Ange out, yeah. I'm Ange out. Look, I'm not going to turn on him in the stadium. I'm going
Stands on
to...
him. What are you talking?
No. We don't.
I would never do that.
We don't do that, blood. We don't.
I would never do
we
that.
Don't do that. We don't do
I would
that.
never do that. But look, if he gets sacked tomorrow, I wouldn't care too much. And
I'll
I'd
boo
want...
in the stadium, though. If I don't like a performance, I'll boo. I
don't even do that.
Man United. See, after the Man United, when we lost to Man United, I was booing Nuno. I didn't shout any explanatives, but I was booing him, fam.
I won't even do that. You know what? I'll still sing his name. I'll still sing his name because that's just what I'm like in the stands. You know, I like singing. I like creating an atmosphere. Like, so I'm always going to support him until he's gone. But I just feel like we need better. So yeah, I am Ange out.
Nah, I fully hear that still. And Sim?
No, I'm like you. I'm like you. We hold the same position.
No, you are not like me, blood. You're
like you. We are the same, X. We're the
You're
same.
not like me.
Nah,
You
we're
are
the
not-
same. We
Brother,
are the same.
The fact that you're saying you're like me, Ben, Ange out, blood. What are you talking about? I don't want to be nothing like him. I don't want to be nothing
All I'm saying is we should give him the season. We should give him the chances in the cups. That's why I don't want him sacked right now.
X is like
Now,
me.
you know what? Yeah, I said that at the start, but the more I was actually speaking to you and actually realizing the depth of it and then the Dogi injury and all of that, I'm telling you, bro, I'd pull the plug, blood. If we could get Areola, I like Marco
don't see how
Silva
it
as
helps
well.
with Areola.
I like
with
Marco
Areola in
Silva
there.
too, blood. Marco Silva's like a new Poch to me, blood. You know them way there. So if we could get one of them two, I would, blood. I'd pull the plug. I'm telling you, I'd do it.
Let's get into these super chats. A few super chats for you, X. Perfect match says big up Ben, Sim, and X. Loving your work. Happy New Year to you all. Come on, you fucking Spurs. Brian Daigle says wishing everyone in the chat, my brothers, and We Are Tottenham TV expressions, a very happy and healthy New Year. Is everyone ready to monitor the situation? Come on, you Spurs. Vinny Kamal says big up X. If given a chance, would you take Poch back?
Would I take Poch back?
Yeah,
Brother.
I would.
Like, what like after Ange?
I would
he
take
just sign for the USA?
Yeah, but I'm saying if he was available, I would take him back tomorrow.
Oh yeah, of course. But it need to be. Well, actually, no. I think we've changed as a club since he was in charge. So I reckon, and I don't mean massively, but the money that we've seen, Ange being given, Mourinho being given, Conte being given, I don't feel the whole year's Poch was there. I just don't feel like, I feel like the only time Poch got given money was when we got the Ndombele, Lo Celso, you know, that season before he got sacked. I feel like that was the only time Tottenham actually said, you know what? let me give this man some money. Remember, this guy went through a no signing transfer windows, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I always have love for Pochettino still. Like, his Chelsea take was crazy. Like, he was crazy, innit? Like, I would have to just try and completely forget what he did at Chelsea if he was to come back, innit? Do you know what I mean? Because, yeah, and even at the end, didn't he get them what? He got them in 6th, innit?
Yeah,
Chelsea,
he did.
yeah.
He had a great end to the season, Poch, with Chelsea.
Yeah.
He really did.
But is he going to make them run less than Ange are making them run? Is he
I
going to
mean,
be making
our
less
hamstrings
attempts?
weren't popping off as much as under
I
Poch than
lied.
they are now.
I don't remember how bad our injury.
Did we
crisis
ever
was,
have we
but-
ever seen injury crisis like this season and
No,
last
this is
season?
the
What do you
worst
mean
we've
you
ever
don't
seen
remember?
No, I don't remember like
You
why.
don't remember
well,
nothing,
we
bruv.
had we had injury problems under Poch as well. But
There's injury problems and there's Ange Postecoglou injury problems.
So only Ange making people run causes injuries. No one else.
Brother, it's injuries, blood. Injuries. That's what we've
Injuries.
got. They're not injuries, they're injuries. That's what we've got, blood.
Poch was
You know them
also
with their-
very intense in training. It was a very intense style of play. I don't see how, if the players can't handle it under Ange, why is it different to any other manager who's making them run? I don't know. I don't like. My point is, I don't know if it's Ange's fault specifically. Is it the players? I don't know all the medical stuff. I don't know what the problem is. But like, I don't think Poch is coming in and making them run less. Is my point.
Maybe it's not down to running. Maybe it's methods. I don't know what methods Ange is doing. Maybe he's not taking enough care of them. Who knows?
And we've had
I
these
don't know.
injuries. We had these injuries last season and this season, Ben. Think about it.
Yeah.
And it's the same ones, bro. They're not getting any better. Do you get me? They're not. And it's happening to the same players. And you can't say, oh, yeah, their injury. It's because of how they have to play. Like Van der Ven, Udogi. Like, you know them way there. You can understand why these men are getting these muscle problems. I swear even Porro got one. You get me? Everyone gets them. Ramiro, our whole back line gets them, bro.
Every year.
me?
Voyage says, the best video to kick off 2025. Thanks, boys. Happy New Year from Australia. Big up to you, Voyage. Vinny Kamal says, with his talent ID, Ange doesn't deserve a penny. I believe if this guy stays longer, this will get bad beyond repair. Not one player has improved in 2 years. I would say Kulusevski's like the main one. Kulu, yeah.
Yeah, nah, Kulu's improved, but I would say that's about it. You know, them way there. Like, I would say that's about it. Johnson ain't improved because I seen Johnson for Nottingham Forest. He was scoring a lot of goals, mate. Do you know them way there? So, I don't know. I say Kulu's about the only one that's improved still.
Saar?
Oh, yeah. But you know
Saar?
what? I don't think that's under Ange. I think you see how Saar's cooking out in African nations and that. I think Saar's just our star boy, bro. I think, you get me? What I would say is Ange has given him the platform. He's played him. You get me? So it's enabled him to have the experience and everything else. But I don't really think he's bettered him. Like, Ange changed Kulu's position and that. So for me, I'll give Ange the credit and say, yo, you made him a better player. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Phil P says, question, what's going to last longer, Ange or my Christmas lights?
Brother. Sim's going to lose it. Sim's going to lose it. Sim's going to hide him from the channel in that, blood. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I know that hurt your feelings, Simbad.
No chance.
And Sean Slater.
Postecoglou, blood. That's your new name, fam. Sim Postecoglou, blood. You know what I
Imagine
mean?
all the way. Come on.
Sean says, Ben, Sim, X, and the chat, Happy New Year. Here's to a better 2025. And that is that. That's all of them.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah. What's your lot's predictions for the Newcastle game?
I'll let Sim go first. Sim's going for a win.
I don't know about Newcastle. Newcastle in great form. What can I say? Then we're not going to win that game, I don't think.
3-1 Newcastle.
Yeah, I'll go 2-1 Newcastle. Isaac's going to cook us, though. He is going to absolutely cook
X,
us.
any,
That guy
new-
he literally hangs offside, runs in, and then cooks a high. I've seen it too many times. It's too easy for him. He can't wait for this game.
Oh, for sure.
I promise you guys.
For sure.
He
He's
can't
going to be
wait.
cooking Grey, 100%.
Bro, 50
it's
Shades
gonna-
of Grey, fam. You're going to see what's going to happen. It's going to be peak.
Any New Year's resolutions, X?
Oh. Brother. I don't even know, bruv. I don't even know, man. I'll be honest. I just don't know, bruv. I just need some good news, blood. I just need some good news, bro. Yeah, I'm tired of this, bro. Tired of this. Get me? I'm so tired of this. Like, I'm not going back in it. Obviously, I went back to the stadium for the Wolves game. It was with family and that. That was planned. You know them way there. Like, I had that plan from the start of the season. But I've got no desire to actually go back. You know them, like, it's terrible, bro. And it's not because the players are missing. It's just the whole thing, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's depressing,
just terrible. Man. It's just so upsetting, bro. Like, and it's sad. It's just so sad. I'm telling you, fam. Like, we're just seeing the same things over and over again, and it's not changing, blood. It's not changing. You get me? I feel like man's in jail. You leave your cell, you see the canteen, you just see the same things, blood. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, honestly, it's got that bad. Like, it's, you get me, fam? I can't, I hope the players come back. I hope the owner's back, Ange, in January. That's what I need. Like, I need, or you know what, regardless if it's Ange, I hope the owner's bringing players in January. I'm telling you, I want this January to be like a summer for us. And I don't care if they're loans either. You know what I mean? I don't care.
Just
like,
need players.
You could give me 5 loans. I don't care, bro. We need bodies. We need, people look at us and think, oh yeah, they got no one on the bench. When they look at our team selections, they're laughing because they know we will probably play good for the first half an hour or for a certain part of the game, but we got no changes. We can't change anything. Do you know what I mean? So we need to buy some more players, and I'm just hoping, yeah, that this season turns around, fam, because I'm telling you this, either a trophy or we need to be in Europe, lad. Or, yeah. That's the Levy star. And that's even if he makes it then. I'm being serious. Even if he makes it there. If he makes it there. What
do you reckon the club's breaking point is with Ange? Do you reckon they will give him the season, or do you think...
No, listen to this. Look. Brother, what have we got? Newcastle. Say we lose to Newcastle, yeah? Beat Tamworth. Who's next? Arsenal.
We got Liverpool after Newcastle, and then Tamworth.
Say we lose to Liverpool and then lose to Arsenal, and we lose to Newcastle. He's gone. I promise you. I don't see Levy. I think he's gone.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think it could be after Liverpool game.
In ain't gonna be Ange play. I guarantee you, these men are just gonna bring in club players in January.
Of course they are.
I guarantee you. I don't think that it's as safe as people they're trying to make out it is. I don't think that they're going to be like, oh, and so they're going to look at the sign and think, oh, will he be good for someone else as well? Or they're just going to be doing loans. Do you know what I mean? That's what I believe.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, they'll probably just look at players that, you know, that can flourish under any system. You know what I mean? Because I think the players that we have brought in as well are like that anyway. Like, yeah. So anyway,
like Archie Gray, you get me?
Bergval, yeah.
The Lucas Bergvals, you know what I mean? Like, I believe Johnson, Maddison, Solanke are all Ange signings. Yeah. I think Bergval, Gray, even Odebear. I think Odebear might have been a mixture of the two, blood. You know what I mean? You get me? I think the club might have said yo and then da. But I think Ange's signings were definitely like the Johnson, Maddison, Solanke, Van der Ven, Radu Dragerson, definitely, bro. You know, well, actually, I don't know. That could have all been Paratici. I don't know, blood. You know them way there. But you can sort of tell, like, Werner, that's definitely Ange. I know Ange wanted Werner, bro. I know that. Because you can see the way that he plays football. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think the kids really are more like the club signings. Because you saw when they did Jed Spence to Conte, but the difference is Conte came out and said, that wasn't my player, like, you know what I mean? He took the pick. Do you know what I mean? That's what it was. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, for me, it's like, I genuinely believe the majority of the Tottenham fans want Ange in, like they do. Like, if I reckon if they used to do like some sort of poll, I reckon the majority of them.
We did it on Twitter, 70%.
No, but the thing is, with those Twitter polls and that, it's the rival fans that are saying Ange in too, blood. I promise you. Rival fans are going to say Ange in because they want to see us in the mud. They love to see me run. I can't even do a poll like that because the rival fan, I guarantee you it'll be Ange in 70, 80%.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, yeah, the rival fans want to see us in the mud. So unless you can do a poll, like Tottenham do a poll, and you need a season ticket to scan it, I won't believe any poll that I see, blood. You know them way there, fam. because a lot of these rival fans, and half of my videos I see Ange and man are wearing Arsenal shirts.
I tell you what, X, we've done 3 polls on our live chats when we've been streaming over the last 3 months, and they've gone down by 5% every time. So I think it started off at 65, then 60, and then yesterday it was like 55%. All Ange.
To be fair, with your lives, I reckon a live poll, like say you're live now and you used to do a poll, I reckon these ones would be more justified than just the ones that you just put on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? That anyone could just do. Because I actually do believe that it's more Ange in than Ange out, but at the same time, like, I don't know, man. It's like, you go on Twitter. Twitter is just a different place, innit? Twitter is just a different place. Like, I promise you, like, what happens on Twitter, it just don't happen in real life, blood. I swear, I've always said that. Do you know what I mean?
I've done one now. Let's see if we do a quick one, see what people are saying. But still, right away, it's more in than out.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Like, I do genuinely believe that. But at the same time, like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, fam. It's one of them ones where, like, brother, I'm just tired.
I think it's split 50-50 down the middle, to be honest. I think it's so split, this fan base, man. And I can understand why as well. I can understand the arguments to both sides.
Yeah, but I just wish that we were full strength in it, so I could really see the season we would have had. But we can't be full strength with the type of football that man plays. Like, and we're seeing the injuries. I'm not saying they're all his fault, but the way we play plays a big part in that. Do you know what I'm saying? It really does. It really does. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it's the way he plays, but there's definitely something. There's definitely something. It can't be a coincidence we're getting all these muscle injuries. I don't know if it's necessarily just the playing style, but I don't know if it's something. I don't know what it is. It might be the playing style. I'm just saying, not necessarily just that, because other teams do it. You know what I mean? Definitely. Other teams also play high intensity. They press high. They do a lot of running. The fullbacks have to run up and down all day, all night. Like, other teams have that as well. Look, do we overplay some players? Is the medical team not doing enough to make sure they recover? Are we not? Like, I don't know what it is, but there's definitely. I agree. It can't be a coincidence that we're getting all these injuries. I 100% agree with that. It can't just be luck. It's not luck. It can't just be luck. I agree with that.
And then the man brought back Ramiro and Van de Ven for the Chelsea game. I was fuming, you know. I'm not going to lie. I was fuming. Like, don't get me wrong. I'd written off that Chelsea game, innit? I didn't even think. Us being 2-0 up, that was luck. I'd written that off, innit, yeah? Get me? I wanted to win the Man United game. Do you get me? The cup, you get me? Wasn't the Man United game after, right?
It was it was like a game or two after.
Bournemouth and then Southampton, then United, yeah.
Well, whoever it was, either way, yeah. I was expecting. I needed Van de Ven and Ramiro. I needed them back for that, innit? Yeah, that was the most important for me. So don't get me wrong. I was happy to see them both. I wasn't unhappy, but if they weren't 100%, why did we play them, fam? Why?
Particularly Van de Ven, because like Romero got a completely separate injury, but Ange literally said after the game, Van de Ven was a risk to play. So why are you risking it?
And then you moan, saying that we got in. Like, come on, bro, come on. You get me? Look at how Odebear got injured. He came back here. Man brought him on in the Europa League game. He did one run and then he got clamped, blood.
Same with Richarlison. Came on,
that's not the same. Richarlison, blood, bruv. That cotton wool, brother, yeah. He pulled his hamstring crossing the ball.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Came on, crossed the ball and pulled his hamstring.
No, Odebear, didn't he get clamped? Didn't you see?
Yeah, with the keeper, yeah.
Yeah, didn't you see? Like, or am I mixing up the two injuries?
No, you're right.
But Odebear, wasn't Odebear's hamstring?
Yeah.
I think it was a hamstring, but he got clamped. Like, he came back, Ange brought him on in like a Europa League game. He did one mad run. Was it Ferencváros or wherever?
No, it was RZ, I think.
Okay. He did some mad run and then he got clamped. He did get up, but then didn't he come off, Sim? Didn't he come on and then come off? Or did he finish the game?
He played 4 minutes.
Yeah, he played 4 minutes, but it was right at the end of the game.
Okay, that was it. Yeah, but Richarlison, he came on, and then the man crossed the ball and pulled his hamstring, fam. Like, honestly, at this, we got to get rid of him. We got to tell him it's not up to you. You get me? You're going to Saudi, blood. You know what I mean? We got to tell him that. It's crazy.
100%.
It's absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? Like, nah, brother, he ain't getting into that Brazil squad. They're calling up Evan Nilsson before him.
100%.
You get me? So like, nah, it's a myth, bro.
58% in, 42% out at the moment.
Yeah, nah, that is, I see, that is about what I believe. You know them right there. I believe there's a large part that's like maybe it's 50-50, but I believe because of what's happening under the ownership, and the injuries, he gets that, you know what I mean? And the fact that we've sacked a Pochettino. This is what the fans want, you know. The fans want like a love story with Pochettino, but with like us progressing and winning trophies, innit? I don't believe the fans want like the mercenary manager, like a Conte that will come in, stay here for 2 years, win. Don't get me wrong, we'll take that because we need a trophy. But as much as we laugh at them lot down the road and that, if they win something under Arteta, it will hurt that much more, innit? Because we should have done that with Pochettino. Do you know what I'm saying? Young manager, you know them right there.
Also, the way this club is run, the only way to do anything is to grow it. We can't, because we're not going to outspend the opposition. We're not going to do it by, you know, catching up with the spending. So the only way to do it is a long, like, growing process. Like that's the bit with stability. That's the best way I feel that this club has a chance of progressing. Otherwise, we're not going to go anywhere. I think that's my.
I hear that, bro. But when you're looking at the football that Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, and Fulham and them are playing, it's crazy, blood. It's actually crazy, bro. I swear down.
Well, we had Nuno, didn't we? We had Nuno. We got rid of him.
No, I don't want Nuno back. I wouldn't take Nuno back. Even if Nuno finishes top 4 this season, I wouldn't take Nuno back. I'll be honest. Like, I'll really be... Nah, I wouldn't take Nuno back, innit? Like, for me, like, I feel like it would be hasty to sack Ange. Not hasty as in because of where we are, because this is unforgivable where we are, innit? But this club sacked Mourinho. I feel like Ange is just... I can't believe he's still in the job, guys.
Yeah, like, he would have been sacked by now.
I genuinely can't believe Levy and them ain't sacked him.
I think it's coming. I do think it's coming.
Are they learning from their mistakes? They sacked Mourinho before the Carabao Cup final. I was livid. I was fuming.
We got to get to the Carabao Cup final to sack him.
Yeah, nah, bro. I'm not even, like, the way we play, I'm not even confident we'll beat Liverpool's B team.
Yeah.
Well, not with the injuries that we have. How can you expect the defence to hold up against all these amazing, like Newcastle, Arsenal, Liverpool? What can we expect? How can we win these games?
Over 2 legs.
Yeah, maybe in the second leg. I mean, it's Anfield, but I don't know. We'll have to see who got back by then.
It's not Anfield, bro. It's Hanfield. We get touched there, blood. When's the last time we won at Anfield, Sim? Get your laptop out, because I know you don't remember.
2011.
Okay, cool. Who scored? Who scored?
Van der Vaart.
Oh, yeah, okay, say no more. See? And now he's making videos with me, blood. That's how long ago it was. Yeah? Yeah?
How is he? Tell me how Van der Vaart is behind camera.
Brother, he said on camera, and by the way, let me make sure I say this right, because people think, oh yeah, he's disrespectful. No, but he said that Tottenham. He said this on camera because it's in the video as well. He said Tottenham was one of the biggest mistake of his career leaving was leaving Tottenham. Do you know them right there? Obviously, you get me. Me and him both blamed it on that woman, blood. He got rid of her, which was all good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was one of the worst mistakes. He said he loved the fans. He loved the club. You know what I mean? He always have love. They treat him right. You know what I'm saying, fam? Like, he literally said that. And also, obviously, me and him were chatting off camera and on camera. And he said on camera, he goes, I actually can't believe it. You've got to be like the best thing about Tottenham. He said that to me, blood. You get me, fam? So you see this guy, he's like the best thing about Tottenham. But I couldn't believe that. And I'm not gassing either. He said it on the TalkSport thing. I need to clip that up. I need to tell Dave to clip that up and post that for me, because me and him were getting on like a house on fire, blood. He's like the realest. He's hilarious, bro. Hilarious, bro. I'm telling you, he's like the funniest guy. He's real. Like, he's a normal person. Like, he's not like, you get me? Like, literally, bruv. Like, man had enough jokes, blood. Enough jokes, fam, to tell, man. Do you get me, fam? And he don't like Arsenal as well. He hates Arsenal, blood. You know, every way there. So, nah, man. Van der Ven, he's a legend, fam. You get me? That one meant the most to me out of all of them, bruv. You get me?
You've been doing it with Edgar Davids, no, as well?
I did,
Edgar
but
Dav-
like I said, Van der Vaart, that one, and Berbatov, but the Van
And
der Vaart
Berbatov.
one meant the most to me, blood. I'm telling you, bro. Like Berbatov, him and Van der Vaart, like my favorite, like, you get me, they're two very favorite players, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Edgar Davids, when we got him, I just couldn't believe it, innit? I said, right, does he know where he's going? You know them way there where we were real talk. Because he was a superstar. That was the brother that was in the Nike advert in the airport, the little less conversation, a little more, right? You know what I mean? So when we got Edgar Davids, I was like, does he know where he was going? But you see, when we got Van der Vaart, Real Madrid, I genuinely thought, right, could we make Champions League? You know, like I thought, like we're actually, do you know them way there?
We should
Like,
have that season. We should have that season.
Bruv, but when we make these sort of signings, it makes me see that we're going up, bruv. You know what I mean? And now we're regressing, blood. We're signing man like Van der Vaart, brother. Brennan Johnson, no disrespect. We don't sign superstars no more. We build them.
Well, we try to anyway.
Yeah, remember they tried to sign a superstar thing on like Ndombele, Lo Celso, and look what happened with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now, the club, they just wasted so much money that we can see where they're at now. Do you get me?
Yeah. All right. Well, 60. Well, we're going to close it here. 61%. And Gin. Well, now it's gone down to 60. Now it's back up to 61. But yeah, it is what it is.
Burners account. Sims there voting. Look, Sims there keeps voting. Like. That's what he's doing. He's on that laptop just voting and voting. Get me.
X-Man, always a pleasure to have you on the channel, bro.
Come on, my G's.
Happy New Year. Hope you have a good one tonight.
Happy New Year to you guys too. You know what I mean? Keep smashing it. Obviously, I've seen the work you lot are doing on the channel. What are you on now? 170 what?
175 odd.
Yeah, man. Road to 200K. You know them way there. Man's on the road to 400 as well. So make sure you guys subscribe. So, but you get me, if you're new, you get me, to my channel as well. And yeah, fam, we keep growing, bro. We keep growing, blood. You lot keep up the hard work. Loving the dynamic as always. Obviously, as much as I'm trolling you, Sim, it's one of them ones where, like, it's entertaining watching you lot argue. So I don't mind you staying. You keep being you, innit, and let Benji keep being Benji, because this is how it's been from when man used to go to up and down on the road with you guys, blood. You lot are nothing alike, blood. So like, nah, we love to see it, bro. It's like me and Rants, bro, just nothing alike, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, man. Sim Postacoglu, my brother. I wish you a happy new year, family tree. Benji as well. You know what I mean?
Myself an Aussie passport.
Excuse you, blood. Excuse you, blood. Hey, hopefully next time we do this, yeah, man's get me. Man's in a better position. You get me? And it ain't just Ange's been sacked and you called me on the show for an emergency meeting and that.
At least with you and Rance, yeah, you know, Spurs might be in the mud, but Manchester United are firmly in the mud. Bloody
I know,
hell.
blood. I know. That's what it is, fam. That's what it is. But listen, I think another reason, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we're so bad, yeah, man, are creating new rivals, blood. I used to be arguing with Robbie. I got to argue with KG. I had to create a rivalry because we're so rabid. Like, what's going on?
Just hopefully it doesn't turn to like Palace and Ipswich fans next.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Man's arguing with Croydon's finest, blood. You get me, fam? I can't believe it, bro. But listen, boys, big up everyone in the chat. You get me? And I'll see you lot soon for sure, man. Happy New Year, my guys.
Happy New Year, my bro. Keep smashing it. Everyone go and subscribe to Expressions, bro. You know where he is. And big up to everyone for coming in the chat, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.